Welcome to week 4. This week you're going to have some chapters to read, chapters 10, 11, and 12 in the text. You'll be talking about building relationships, be talking about teamwork, be talking about conflict management. All of those obviously, I hope obviously, are related. And as a result, you're going to talk about how do we manage the process of building a relationship, because relationships are not something you just walk up to someone and say, let's have a relationship. We're going to work together one way or another so you and I'll get along, right? It doesn't really work that way, does it? Relationships aren't instantaneous. You have instant impressions about what someone's going to be like. The first time you looked at me, whether it was in campus or on this video, you had an immediate impression about whether I was going to be an automatic jerk or a clown or something else. But that initial impression may be something I have to overcome and not even know it. As we develop a relationship and you find out more who I am and how I work and what I'm really about, then we have what we can call a relationship. We can depend on each other to do what's expected to be done within particular boundaries, because not all of us have the same capabilities. Some of us need more support than others in particular areas. In some areas we're going to be providing the support because it's part of our strengths. So what we're looking for is, how are those relationships developed? And how do we manage the problems that come up within them? Because even when we talk about conflict management, there can be all kinds of different conflict, can't it? You have different ideas about where the company ought to go. You've got different ideas about what you should do or where you should go to lunch. And sometimes you have different ideas about some very serious things. Those conflicts have to be managed. They have to be managed well, or they will become means of destruction for relationships. And we don't need that, whether it's a business relationship, a personal relationship, some kind of social relationship. What we want to do is preserve or improve the relations that we have, as opposed to destroying them. Because frankly, you never know when you're going to need a relationship that you just walked away from. So this week, what you'll have to do is to attend a professional association meeting. This is a networking requirement. Attend a professional association meeting. I don't care what professional association it is, as long as it's an accounting professional association. Now, because of your job requirements or because of your particular schedules, you may not be able to go to a particular professional association meeting. In that case, what you will have to do is go to one of those Toastmasters clubs that I told you about back in week 1 and use that as your networking meeting. The point is to get networked so that people know you and you know them. You start developing a relationship so that the jobs you find will be the best job for you. The things that you do will be the best things for you because of the support and the assistance that you get from the networks. So, go to one of those meetings. If you have trouble finding a professional association, give me a call, shoot me an email, something like that. You've got the Institute of Management Accountants in Dallas. You've got Texas Society of CPAs in Dallas. However, in most cases, if you talk about CPAs, you need to be one to really participate in one of their meetings. They won't have people from outside normally coming in, although they sometimes have student events, so it's something you need to check out. There are also other organizations like Certified Fraud Examiners have a local chapter, so you might check with them. If you're unable to locate a professional association that you can go to, then choose for yourself a Toastmasters club. You will find a lot of experience, a lot of assistance in Toastmasters, although Not necessarily all in accounting, but that's okay because you need to have a network that goes beyond your immediate profession. When you have attended that, you need to send me a business letter. Now, we've gone through an email, gone through a memo. This week it's a letter. A business letter describing for me the benefits you gained or the things that you became aware of that will help you in future that you learned by being at that meeting, regardless of who is providing the meeting. Have any questions on how that's supposed to go? I want you to let me know. I answer emails, sometimes answer phone calls, and sometimes answer text. Just give me a try. I'm slow on obviously some of the technological things because I was born while we used stone and chisel for our communications means. You still see some of those on the side of the road somewhere where it marks a mile marker or a highway. Number of the highways usually in Roman numerals, but you don't use that anymore, so you haven't recognized them. Talk to you later. I hope you have a good time with this. I hope you particularly have a good learning experience at the professional meeting, whether that professional meeting is Accounting Association or Toastmasters. Good luck. Have fun.